Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival. We're starting this video stood behind the pilot seat of the forward bridge of my carrot. So you can see it's all been redesigned. I've got a double height window in here, which is looking pretty good. And a big thank you to Roger Rainsford, who pointed out that these front armored windows are only got 1500 hit points. So they're not exactly that resistant to attack. And what he suggested is actually putting in a second layer of armored glass, which I will probably do on my primary bridge, but the main purpose of this forward bridge is really cosmetic in the set, plus the fact it may be useful if I put a tool turret on and we need to get in close and do some mining or something like that. So that's the purpose of this bridge. I'm quite happy with the way it looks. So what I'll be doing is giving you a bit of a tour of the changes I've made since the end of the last video. But the real focus of this video is I feel it's time now to move on, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be going off to find a new system because we've really worked out the starting system and the other system we visited, and hopefully we'll be able to get into a bit of a mischief. Before that, I'll just give you a tour of where we are. As I say, this is the front carrier bridge. Up here I've put in an exit port because this will be a low grav area. I'm not going to ventilate it, so if you're working in here, you will have to I'd have to have your helmet on. The one thing I am thinking about maybe is having a teleporter up here so I can move from the main area to here, if I can ever work out how to get teleporters working. I've been experimenting a little bit here with the domestic situation here, just to make this place look kind of as though it's lived in. I did consider putting another farm up here, but I think it's probably not worth the effort. And just put the jetpack on, and we're going to fly up. And I've taken a tip from Jeff Randall's ship, and this is going to be the only entrance in the front here. And you can see what I've actually done here is I've created a slightly rounded view here, and what I've actually created is 4 turret positions. Probably the one up here will be a rocket turret or a plasma turret. These side ones will probably be flat guns, and what I've got underneath here is another location for possibly for a turret tool or another weapon. Now in the last video when I was shaping and building this in, I took one away, so I took a thruster away from each side of here. So what I want to do is put that back in again, but if I fly out a little bit like that, it'll give you an idea of what this looks like. I mean, it's not going to win any awards, but I think it will work. I mean, it shapes in reasonably well. If I come in here and show you this block here, you can see the way it's shaped in. And this is some of the new blocks that have been introduced, which actually help you shape some of your areas in here. Like this one, it transitions from a half circle to a square. And I think this one just sweeps up to that point there. And just to show you where they are, if I come in here and we just click there and come out here, if I come in here, you come down to, where is it? I think it's these. What you'll see down the bottom here is ramp connector B and cube round, and then you've got cube round ramp connector. It can be a little bit tricky to work out which actually fits, but these seem to be the transition blocks down here. And you can see some of them are left down right-handed as well, so you've got to be aware of that. And those are very useful if you're actually thinking to transition between different shapes and performances. Anyway, that aside, what I want to do is make a little bit of a change here. I'm just going to retrieve. I should have picked that up. What I actually want to do is put 2 more thrusters in here on each side to compensate for removing that extra thruster. So we're just going to fly across into here. And just take these out. Where's there we are. We're running out of medium thrusters. We're certainly going to find a new planet with some crash ships on, but it can give me thrusters. I think we'll just fit these in. I'll just put 2 that side, 2 that side. There, and put 2 more on this side. And that should And the other thing I'm thinking is that by having two extra braking thrusters back here, that should distribute some of the thrust backwards through the here. I mean, I don't know how important that actually is, but you never know. And the next thing we're going to need to do is go into here and get it to regroup. And if we come here, turn all the thrusters on, and we can have a quick look at the stats. You can see I've now got a braking force of 290 meganewtons. We've got 380 forward, so they almost counterbalance each other. I've got a vertical movement of 272 meganewtons and lateral thrust of 199. We will be putting some more lateral thrust on over time up here because I still want to work on this area, but I think it is definitely time to move on. Now, the next thing I do want to do before we do anything else is that I need to make a save. I've actually got a note here to remind me. So I need to do two things. First thing I want to do is save the template and then get review. And if we go here like this and we go Alt-0, and you can see I've already saved it here, and what I want to do is just overwrite this warrior, and what that means is that if anything goes really badly wrong when we go to the next system, I can actually load this ship into creative mode so I don't actually lose all the work that I've actually done. It's just about to go into the Pioneer, but we're going to go to another system. We have to go down here into here. Oh, the other thing I've also done is if I come in here and come through here, what you can see is I've just lifted the deck up one level. And the reason for that is because I was shaping things up from underneath. Actually, let's just pick up some food as well while I'm at it. Pioneer food. One of my favourite burgers. And I suppose we better choose where we're going to go. We better turn on territories. Now, a little while ago, I had a suggestion that I should be heading for either Zirax territory or Krill territory. So the Krill Empire is the slightly purple look. If you just zoom right out, let's have a good look at the galaxy. A bit difficult to tell whether that's Polaris or the Pirates. That's the Traders Guild over there. I'd say that is the Legacy. That's where we should be aiming for. And now the question is, if we zoom in, so that's the planet we're on, Elion. That's the planet we visited. And you can see one is G and the other is K. And I would like to visit a different sun. We got some M's here. We got some B's. Now the grey are neutral. I mean, I'm half tempted to actually just go straight for a Zirax system. That's 25.4 light years. We could go to there, to Aruba Alpha. Now, if I remember correctly, the maximum range we've now got for our capital vessels is 30 light years. When we got this here, this is 29. Is that 29? It's difficult to tell. For some reason that won't let me lock on. Okay, let's just get back out again. That's 34. That's too far away. That's 31. So we can go to Kamita, which is a G system, but that's the same as the one we're on now. Maybe we should go to a G system. That's 14. So I'm not going to find anything really within range in the direction we go. Okay, maybe we're going to Kamita. It's not what I actually planned, but I think we're going to need to move into Zirax territory so that we can then move across towards Krill territory. Yeah, I think we'll go to here, Kamita. We got the thrusters on, we got oxygen on. Wow, I haven't got that much power. We're gonna now is maneuver. that commuter over that way. I mean, the ship's still not that maneuverable. Let's see. But then again, this ship doesn't need to win any major wars for high-speed maneuverability, so we're just going to line up there. Away we go. Of course, we've now arrived next to the yellow sun. I think the solar system's a G system as well, isn't it? I think we're a G2 system. Don't quote me on that because I'm not really into astronomy. My wife is more than me, to be honest. Right, let's just come into here. What we got here? We don't have that much. We've got Radi here. It's the info panel. I can never remember which one is which here. So this has got one titanium Radi system. This is the moon. I don't think this is a very good system, to be honest. I'm going to move on. I think we'll just use this as an excuse to get closer. Yeah, I mean we got Gilhee here. Yeah. Let me see. We want to move towards the Krill system. We got this here, Cobdid Oda. That's 25 light years away. We can go to that one. We're going to go there. So in some ways, when Elion added this extra large galaxy, it gives you a bit of a dilemma on how you're actually going to play it, because when you play games and there's only a few galaxies, life's a lot more simpler. I mean, No Man's Sky is a bit like this. I mean, you've got literally thousands of different planets, and trying to decide on which one to visit can be a little bit difficult. I'm just going to go again. Okay, looks like we've actually got a red planet now. So we got a little bit of a halo around the front of the ship. Apologies, I'm just going to have to stop for a little while and blow my nose. In fact, I'd even have to go and get some water. I don't know what's going on at the moment. Oh, this looks a bit more promising. We got a few more planets to look at. What we got here? We got some asteroid-rich field. I don't really want to go to asteroids. What we got here? That looks interesting. 9. We've got Alpha something 13360, and we got Delibuilt here. So which one are we going to go for? We got this one here with 3 moons on it. I actually quite like this. We'll go here first, and then we'll see how things go. I did lock the target. Where is it? Oh, it's up round that way. I couldn't see the yellow arrow against the sun. I'm just going to go here. So we'll just maneuver the ship round a little bit. And have to try and get some fuel in this ship as well. And so we're off to the Manataya sector. So we just point here and up to speed, and away we go. And this is where we arrive, right next to a hostile Zirax ship, and get blown to pieces. Okay. Well, we got a gas refinery there in space. So things are looking pretty good. Let me just have another look at that. So we got silicon, magnesium, cobalt, promethium, and titanium. Certainly going to want to get out and check out the asteroids in this system. We got a gas refinery. We got a couple of other things here that could cause me troubles. Looks like we've actually got a moon in the system as well, or is that not part of the system? Sometimes it can be a bit difficult to tell actually. But what we're going to do is we'll just turn the inertia off and we'll head for the planet first. Looks like it could be a relatively interesting planet because it's red. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to fly towards the planet and I'll see you once I actually get there. So here we are, we're just coming up on the planet, we're just getting into orbit. Let's turn on the we'll just see if I can get this done. I think if we drop to just below 2,000 meters above the planetary surface, that would be it. Make sure we're stable, and I think we're relatively safe. Yeah, okay, above, and I think what we can do is turn off the thrusters. I think I'm going to leave on that. I think I might even turn the shield on. Well, but we're going to need fuel. Put this in. MCR Pioneer. Constructor out. So how much if I put 20 of these in? Okay, we'll put another 10 in. Actually, put that in. Now, as you can see, my capacity of my fuel tanks is 72,000. So that's a lot of fuel. But that's the way it goes. Get up into here. And what I want to do now is actually load the hover tank. So what we're going to have to do is get into here, turn off you, and more importantly, we'll just go down and top up our oxygen. So what is the oxygen level on it? Oh, we got 71%. We don't really have a problem. And what I need to do now is trying to think of the easiest way to do this. Now the hover tank can't actually dock with the Pioneer until it undocks from there. But what we might be able to do is get into here. Gonna have to set up the signal logic for this area here. But what I intend to do is completely rebuild this area here. I'm not happy with it at all. So this area down here, the farming area, will probably come down, and we'll just rework this area. I'm half thinking about bringing the hangar deck 2 blocks forward because we've got quite a lot of space here, and then that might actually help with the rear section there. We may have to completely move everything forward a little bit as well, but that's a project for the future. That's not something we want to do here. What I want to do is get everything loaded up so we can go down and check out the planet. So we're just going to get in here. And we need to clear this door, gain as much height as possible, then get a good run up at this, which I didn't get. If we get maximum height, we're just gonna, I think that's a lot higher than 3 meters, but we're just gonna get in here. And I'm just gonna turn the thrusters off. That will make the, oh god. Of course, we can't actually dock to the capital vessel, so what we're going to do now is turn the thrusters on here. Come here, and then what we're going to do is, flying is not possible. So I can't do that. That's annoying. And of course I've got to get into here now. Luckily this what we're going to have to do is just come out and park this tank here. Turn the thrusters off. Jump up. Got myself trapped. Oh, come on. Yep. So we'll do it the quick way. I think when you're in space, having this top hatch is absolutely perfect. So what we're going to have to do now is come here. So we've now broken the lock. Okay. And up again. What a palaver. I really hope Empyrion actually fix this docking situation so you can have multiple dockings. Because otherwise this is just right. Power on. Luckily, because we're in space, we may be able to get a little bit more height. What you can do is just literally push the height up as you go in. And we're just going to come here. And if we can just get in here. That should be it. Okay, we've got this docked. You are docked, aren't you? Yes. And I'm just going to get out of this cockpit again. I'm trapped again. I'm half tempted to probably take those pipes away. I think those pipes might be the ones causing the problems. So we've got the hover tank on board. Now what I need to do is load the SV. Oh, the other thing I've also done since the last video is I've actually made some ammunition here. I mean, it says it needs projectile ammunition, but that's for the two tiny little sentry guns. So I've made a little bit of ammunition so that the ship should be able to defend itself. Actually, I haven't really checked. What's the settings for the turrets? Let's see. Let me see. Blast everything in sight. NPC players, predators. Well, you're never going to attack predators. You're never going to attack bases. Collect a device. Well, there's no point in you shooting at warp drives. I think thrusters, generators, turrets, and mounted weapons are okay. You're never going to engage hover vehicles. So hopefully, if anybody strays a little bit too close, it won't be able to defend ourselves. Power on. And we're just gonna enter docking position like this. Turn the power off, and at long last we should be in business. We can head down onto the planet and see what we can find. Let's just knock out some more food. From this height, it's difficult to tell what to expect. I mean, this could be a lava planet or something like that, which would make life very interesting. And that looks very much like a sea of lava. Yep, a lava lake. This could be fun. I mean, to be honest, if it doesn't work out, we're not going to stay. We really need to start moving around. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, what we got? We got gold, we got estrum, don't really want estrum. Zircosium, I would rather preferred neodymium. The magnesium could be useful to make our weapons. The estrum. Yeah, not brilliant, but well, that's the way it goes. Let's try scan and see what's around. There's a couple of mystery things over that direction. Well, I think we'll go that way and see what's there. Wherever we're getting near to is defended by drones. Looks like it's actually a crashed ship, so yeah, we've got a crashed capital vessel here. Wow. This drone doesn't want to die. Got him. That took a long time to take down one drone. So there's what we'll do is we'll just park here. I'd like to know what my guns are actually firing at. Right, let's see what the outside temperature is. 154. Oh, well, we'll take that. What are you firing at? This rate, I'm going to have no ammunition left. Right, let's just go up and find out what these guys are actually... Seem to have lost a block here. What are these guys actually firing at? There's nothing over here, you crazy game. Oh, there's a minigun drone over here. Okay. We're gonna have to get rid of him. He's just wasting so much of my ammunition. I think part of the problem is he's actually behind that. How? Are these guys bulletproof? Wow, these guys are almost indestructible. I found a large magnesium deposit. Yeah, we're going to be very careful on this planet of balancing the return against the actual value of what we're going for. Just land here. Certainly would like this very large magnesium deposit. Let's just go and we'll certainly take you. Okay. Let's get back round here and jump back in the ship. Okay. Let's get close to the magnesium deposit. And the magnesium deposit's there. What I'm going to do is just stand here. You can hear something wandering around here as well. Okay. And we better hook up to the where we go here? Plasma charge. I am wondering whether to actually change my weapons on this SV to plasma weapons. It's something that, because I don't, yeah, so we've got that there. That can go into here. We'll hook this up. Actually, we don't need to burn the power. We're not operating with food or anything at the moment. And I thought I had a drill with me. I don't. Oh, it's annoying. I thought just turn that off. Ammo. I thought I had my epic drill in here. Okay, we're not going to be able to. Oh well, so much for that idea. We'll just have to do that another turn. Actually, we can better turn the shield on as well. I can see some nice thrusters on this. We're certainly going to want to get these thrusters off. Thrusters there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 thrusters. It's going to be a bit tricky. Do I have a core? Pioneer. Nope. Actually, what I'm thinking. Ammo. There's my epic drill. We're certainly going to pick you up. And we're certainly going to need that. Constructor out. Nope. Okay, constructor in. I'll just make this. Don't need that. Need this. What we're going to do is just knock out a core. Just gonna park here. Just land here. Turn the power off. Get you constructor. Is it constructor out? Yep. Absolutely no idea why I've got that with me. Go in there. And what we'll do is we'll just pop you in there. And that means that if I can hook up to, oh, it goes directly to constructor out, so that's good. And what we're going to do is certainly going to retrieve these. Oh, these are small thrusters. Well, I haven't put any small thrusters on my ship yet, but There's no reason why we can't. Let's just take those. Too hot. Okay, thank you, game. You are feeling hot. Yeah. Power on. And what we're going to do is we're just going to land on top of the ship. Yeah. Like that. We can't wander very far away from the ship, so power off again. And just gonna see what this ship has actually got. We got 5 cargo boxes. If they're open, nope, don't open. How many thrusters we got? Well, it says 31, but there's definitely not 31 here. Let's hook out the. It's certainly going to take you. And what's another thruster? The small thruster there will take you. Oxygen in here as well. Let me just. How's the temperature? We're getting a little bit overheated at the moment. Fuel wise, we're certainly going to take all the oxygen. That's 2176. Fuel. Well, it says 2000. We got a little bit of fuel out of here. I think what we're going to have to do is go here. F5. We can search the ship now like this. And we can cool off a bit. We'll just salvage this cargo box here. Only take that. Let's make sure we're hooked into there. Yep. Anything else of great value? What we got down here? Got some electronics. What else we got here? Got there. Another enclosed thruster. We'll take you. It's probably thrusters up here somewhere. But we can take a few hardened steel blocks. I'm going to need them eventually. A bit worried about taking too much out. Oops, don't want destroyed blocks. They're just a waste of effort. Okay, we've got that, so we can take the. I mean, I've got more than enough oxygen tanks and fuel tanks in the ship now. We're just going to go for the base resources for the moment. Anything else in here? Devices. How many more thrusters we got left? Okay, let's just mark those. It's the thrusters that I really want at the moment. There it is now. As that says it's small, I thought I'd tag the medium. Oh, can't cancel. These are the ones I'm after. Wow, they're right at the front, so that's we'll have to move our ship to do that. Cancel that. Am I overheating? I'm not. How am I overheating? I should be inside. Oh, I know why, because I switched the power off. I'm not getting any cooling effect. Right, that should help me. Yeah, a little bit of a basic fail there. Yeah, if you switch the power off, then what actually happens is you start to suffer because the cooling comes from the ship back. The ship actually has power. Yes. Let's just get the small thrusters. The small thrusters are at the front as well. Okay. Anything else in here of any value? Got some fridges. Access. Okay, we'll take the pizza. And never turn down a pizza. Okay, take that. Some ratatouille. As we can eat that. That will give me boost my stamina back up again as well. Okay, we're back to heat stroke and we're back to normal. What we got here? Take that and just salvage through the ship. Okay, losing contact with the drone. I think what we're going to do now is we're just going to move up the front here where these thrusters are up here. Got a little bit of a hint there, so if we and oops, we've actually got fire rain at the moment. Okay. Well, we can't stay out here very long. 5. Get back in there. Yep, I think I've just been hit by fire rain. I just use my epic drill. Resource drill. And just dig this out. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. If I stand about there, can I actually? No. Okay. Have to push me back in there again. What I meant to do was this. Thrusters. Or thruster. Which one is the one I've got tagged at the moment? That one. And then we're just going to... I think the small thruster we're just going to salvage. I'll guess that there's a thruster or something buried down there. There we are, right below the surface. This one, I think, is a medium thruster, so I think we will retrieve this one. Yep. So we'll retrieve you. I suppose this isn't one on the reciprocal side. I'll just salvage out a little bit. So, I think I've got ventilators, but we'll take one just in case. Right, back to more thrusters. Go on HUD. And of course, it goes without saying that this one is right back this way, and I won't be able to get to him. Probably. We might be able to do a quick dive in. Yeah. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll clear out the thrusters on the front here. Then we'll work our way back to the... Ooh. That is actually I'm pointing at the wrong ship. I don't want to recover the thrusters on mine. Okay, what we're going to do is switch all these on. And then we'll see which ones are actually at the front here. You can get switched off because we know you're at the back. thruster over here. What are you? Right, you're an enclosed thruster. So, just turn them all off. There's only 3 of them. And then we'll tree view. And then we'll put them back on again. It's saying there's a thruster down here. Just gonna... It's tucked in here. Turn these off again. And so we got you out now. Like this, and nope, that's my SV. I've got 1 thruster left, and they're all at the back here. So before we move, we're just going to give the ship the once over. See if there's anything here that's of value. We'll just have a little bit of a dig down. Follow the wall down just to see. No, I don't think there's much out here. Yep. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll just come here, grab this, and we'll just go for raw salvage. Just for. Oops. Take the light. Just grab this. I think that's enough for the moment. What we're really after is thrusters. We're just gonna just tuck on this edge here, and again, we're just gonna up here, F5, just push us into the. Get in there, thank you. Right, there's the M thruster there. So get down under here. Just salvage out this here. Back to the drill. There's the thruster that I'm really after. Turn you off. Retrieve that. Oops. Just drop through the ground. Oh, actually found some grow plots. Okay. So we had a couple of grow plots tucked in here. I found out by pure accident. Okay. Salvage. Just keep taking stuff out of here. Just dig through here. There's okay, which one is which? You're switched off, you're switched off, you're switched off, you're switched off. And I think we'll just salvage this. That would give me the flux cores. And I think we'll do them one at a time now. So you're over here. I'm quite literally down underneath my own ship at the moment. Oops. Just keep taking out the floor. There it is. Oh, we got 2 of them here, so that's good. That makes life a little bit easier. That just leaves 1 more to find. Where are you? You're that way. So. That's an armor locker. Scrap the armor locker. I think we'll just go over the top like this. There's a fuel tank there. There's wherever the thruster is, it's down here, 9.2 meters. So just okay. There it is. Turn you off, and we've now got you. And what we got here? Got some tier 2 fuel tanks. We'll take those. These oscillators. Any more fuel tanks left? Got some O2 stations, passenger seats. Got an RCS in here. I wouldn't mind the RCS. Where are you? You're tucked down in there. We'll just salvage through to here. I mean, we can put the RCS actually up on our own capital vessel. Oops. So there it is. Back off. There's the RCS. I'm looking at my own ship again. There it is. I mean, it's only a level 1, but I mean, I've got plenty of space to put them in, so it's not like I've got a massive shortage of space. Bridge, fuel tanks. We've got a couple of tier 1 fuel tanks. Not particularly that interested. If I find them, I find them. I don't want to spend too long. As I say, I've got the thrusters, which is the one what I was really interested in. There we are. I think we've found another fuel tank. That means there's only 1 left now, so just dig through here. Just take the fridges and the lights. What I'll probably do is a little bit of general. There we are. That's what I was half hoping for. Just do a little bit of general purpose undermining. There we are. And just there we are. Just cut through. Apologies, I've just had another little bit of a sneezing fit, and I've just realised I've gone over time on this video, so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we'll carry on exploring this planet, but I don't want to spend too long down on here. There'll be one more part exploring this planet, then we move on to another planet, because I do want to start making progress with exploring the galaxy. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.